What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here with race number 2 for Fast Chairs Racing Series Racing League at Rockingham for this week. 100 laps here at the Rock. One pit stop, special pit stop for this race. Kyle Carpenter on the pole. Blaine in 18, starting second. Kyle Cleveland third. Jonathan in fourth. Alex in fifth. Top five there. As we get ready for some fun action here at Rockingham. See how it goes here. Pace car go off here soon. There it goes. Pace car's off. The zone. And green flag. We're racing at Rockingham. Carpenter gets a good jump on that start. Gets to the lead. Blaine shoots way to the outside there. Kyle Cleveland to the inside of Blaine for second. It's almost contact between Jonathan and Alex there. Kyle will get to second. Blaine will fall to third. As here goes Kyle for the lead. Kyle Cleveland going for the lead on Kyle Carpenter. And Kyle Cleveland will get the lead. Coming to lap number 3. Back to Jonathan here in the 4th position. Trying to get to third on Blaine. Alex running strong here in that 5th position. Flips the apron a little bit. Here comes David on the outside in 25. He'll get a good run off turn number 2, and he'll get past Alex. Here comes Mitchell in that 78. As Mitchell will shoot to the outside as well and get past Alex. Right now, single foul. For the most part, Mitchell gets loose there off 2. It's very easy to get either really loose or super tight. Often 2 there. Generally through a long run, the car will get tighter, so you gotta be careful about how much come off the wall. Just like there, as Mitchell almost hits the wall in the center of 1 and 2. Car likes to have a big push in it in a long run, so it's really about managing that right front throughout a run to see if you can save it right to the end, so you maybe make some track positions up late in the run. As Jonathan, he smacks the wall into 1-2, like no harm, no foul. See how much that car is bombing out. This track is really, really, really bumpy. Got how bumpy this track is. Especially in a car like this. Which is surprising because mostly like a car like this, it has really good shock mounts and the way it rides, you wouldn't think you'd feel it too much, but this track is very bumpy. Jonathan about 1.3 seconds behind Kyle Cleveland. I believe he's in back up front here, actually. Yep, Kyle Cleveland still leads. Carpenter is in second. Blaine looking for second on Carpenter. On board with Kyle here, Kyle Carpenter. Yes, I'm actually tripping out too, because I swear I think the camera's moving, but it's just the reflection off in the grandstands. That was actually confusing me for a second. I was like, I didn't know that moved. I didn't think when I set it up it was be able to move. No, it's just a reflection. Oh man, got me there pretty good. Carpenter next to wall there off 2. As Blaine is right there on the bumper of Kyle Carpenter. See if he can get past him here into turn number 3. He also could just be riding, same with the tire, right front tire there. It's definitely very easy. Burn that right front up. As Mitchell, and the ticker has gone past David in the 25. As he's looking to pass Jonathan there. Like he'll get by. Jonathan in the 20. And we're starting to get into a long run here. Trying to spread out a little bit for the most part. Little groups here and there. We got, again, Blaine right in the bumper of Carpenter. And now Jonathan's on the bumper, or close to the bumper of Mitchell. But right now, Kyle Cleveland leads. Lap number 20 of 100. Again, we'll have one pit stop roughly around, I think about 58 laps on fuel. So probably we'll see around lap 50, about halfway of the race. Some might pit sooner, we'll see. Check some guys out in the back here. We got DJ. Something iRacing needs to work on is that got a little clipping going on between the tires and the fenders. That's something they need to work on a little bit. Do better, iRacing. Ooh, DJ gets in the wall a little bit there off too. Again, it's going to get worse as the run goes on. As you're trying to keep that right front from that just absolutely getting destroyed, and it's too tight, just pop the wall. Of course, you gotta be careful of not hitting the wall too hard. You know, you start bending wheels. It's DJ in the wall again. That was just a kiss. That was all good. Oh, 22 of Alex. He hits the wall as well. And Guzzy was in the race, but 2 laps in, and he is already done for the day. I'm gonna look at that gap between Carpenter and Blaine, and Blaine is just still sitting right there. I really believe that anytime he could pass him, I think he's just trying to save his tires. The one thing, and I'll say this myself, is that you find your pace and then you pace off in someone else. And I've seen, like, when I race, it seems to do. I'm doing a lot better in racing when doing that. When I first start out, I find where my pace is, where I'm not overdriving, and then I just pick someone that I run their pace, even if their pace is not exactly the best. At least I'm staying up with someone. That seems to. Ooh, it is blank. Pops the wall there. So that's what seems like a lot of how you learn how to race is just find someone that's faster and just kind of, for the best of your ability, to stay with them. As Blaine when he hit the wall, lost a little bit of gap there. Oh, he throws it into one. He hits the wall again. Gotta be careful, it might bend that wheel. But in the meantime, Carpenter has caught up to Kyle Cleveland. Wonder if Kyle Cleveland has burned up his tires enough to where Carpenter feels like he's able to press and try to take the lead, or maybe just trying to close that gap in a little bit. Sometimes that's nothing. Like, you feel like you're getting too far away, you drive a little bit harder, try to catch up to the guy, and then just sit there again. Kyle's struggling there off too. Kyle Cleveland, 24. Yeah, Cowlin's struggling out too. Pops the wall there a little bit. This Carpenter's right there, trying to pounce to take the lead. Right now, looking at, besides just the leaders, everyone else seems to be separated very decently. So no major battles going on. Maybe Mitchell and Jonathan are still the closest ones together. But this is for the battle for the lead. Kyle Cleveland gets in the wall again into turn 1 and 2. Carpenter gets a good run off turn number 2, trying to get a run into 3. A look to the inside, trying to get the lead there, cannot. Goes Carpenter to the inside again, turn number 3. Cleveland's using that top side to get momentum. Fun thing about Rockingham, the multi-groove track, and oh yes, they're running way up the track here. These cars need to. Hard to run the bottom. Carpenter gets loose sideways off 2. Trying to get that throttle back down. Carpenter seems like he's got, I would say, the fastest car on the racetrack here. Okay, so there goes Carpenter inside for the lead. Off turn number 4, still can't do it. Side by side for the lead. Oh, Cleveland's going to lead that lap. Carpenter's trying to drive to that bomb, get it to rotate, and he does. Carpenter will retake the lead. After having it early in the run for a brief moment, then retakes it again from Kyle Cleveland on lap 38, coming to lap 39 here. Didn't see anything. This is my way of keeping up with the lap times of everyone. The only way I can do it. Got to bring it up. I'm not prepared. As you can see, David in 25 looks like he's already pitted, so he's got fresh tires, and you can tell what fresh tires mean. This kind of racetrack, man, you just throw it into the turn. Able to get back on the lead lap, but I think he'll be on the lead lap. Maybe it's 2 laps down. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so it was 2 laps down, so still 1 lap down, I believe. And let's see what comes back to the line. Nope, still 1 lap down. So yeah, it was 2 laps down there, pitting. As Carpenter's pulling away, Alex about to go a lap down. Alex into the wall. Whoa, right in front of the leaders. Carpenter's able to get by. Well as Kyle Cleveland and Blaine will get by Alex, but that was close, as Blaine is right there looking to take that second spot from Kyle Cleveland. Almost made contact there going into the middle of 1 and 2. Oh, Blaine gets sideways and Kyle's in the wall. Chaos here. Trying to hang on to these cars. Settled up for right now, as we're getting pretty close to pit stops here. On lap 45 of 100. So probably about 5 laps or so before start seeing some people start pitting for green flag pit stops. As I speak, here comes Kyle in. He's coming at you a little sooner. Coming to lap 40. And lap 45 is going to 46. Trying to do the long game here. going almost about 55 laps on tires. So we'll see if that works out. Here is 4 tires and fuel for Kyle. Right sides are up already. Back down, ready doing the left sides. Get that fuel to the end. We'll be able to make it on fuel, but let's see if the tires will hold on. And Kyle Cleveland's down the way. See if anyone else is pitting. I haven't checked on this battle in a while with Mitchell and Jonathan. Those two guys, it looks like they've been staying pretty close to one another throughout the whole race. On board with Mitchell here, as I believe that Blaine has just come in. Yes, he's in. 4 tires and fuel for him as well. See Jonathan's crew getting ready. And right sides are down already. Left sides are up. And Blaine is down and away for his service. See if there's Mitchell. He's in as well for his pit stop. Alex, I'm not sure if Alex came in yet, but here soon. Bad shot. Go. Right sides are down, up to the left sides. Tires and fuel there. And down and away for Mitchell. There's Jonathan. Still has that pitted. There's Alex. Looks like he's coming in for his pit stop. DJ, there's DJ. I was just wondering about DJ. There he is. And DJ's in. And there's Alex as well, coming into pit. DJ's down in the way. That's actually going to put DJ 2 laps down. There's Alex, still getting done with his pit stop. The leader, Kyle Carpenter and Jonathan Orndorff have still not pitted yet. Only 2 left on the track that needs pit stop service to happen. There's Jonathan still staying out. So you can see he's struggling. So I would say here in the next few laps, he's going to definitely be pitting here. Actually, it looks like he's running the bottom, so that means, yes, he is. There he comes. Jonathan coming in for his pit stop here. He's ready to come in to do his pit stop. And I would say Carpenter's got to be coming in here soon as well. You go about 58 laps on the fuel, so there he goes. Jonathan's in. 4 tires and fuel. Just from the roof cam here. That's the left side. There's Carpenter in front of him. Down away goes Jonathan. Forward with Carpenter here, as he will lose the lead to Kyle Cleveland because he came in way sooner than everyone else. So pit cycle will flip to where it is Kyle Cleveland in the lead, Blaine second. Actually, it looks like David will be 4th. Now he may come in again. He had enough fuel to make it when he came in lap 36, but tire-wise, he was not going to make it. So I think 2 strategy there. So we'll probably still see. Ooh, wow, Carpenter almost gets loose there. Spins out. So let's do a quick reset. I think some things are still going to change here a little bit. But Kyle Cleveland is in the lead. Second is Blaine. Third is David in the 25 right now. Kyle Carpenter is 4th. Mitchell is 5th. Jonathan in 6th. 1 lap down. DJ in 7th. 1 lap down. Alex in 8th. 1 lap down. Of course, Guzzy is already out of the race, 9th. So, we're done with our pit stops for this race. Now it's just about trying to manage those tires for the rest of the race and see what they can do. Who can hold on. I think David in 25 will probably have to come in just for another set of tires because I just think he's went a little too long, but we will see on that. As for Kyle, let's see if Kyle can hold on to his tires, because even he potentially came in just a little too early. I mean, if he can save the tires in the long run, then we'll see how well he can maybe hold off Blaine or Kyle Carpenter here at the end. Still, we got 40 laps to go here. That's for this track. I know it doesn't seem like that's a long time, but that's still a pretty long time here at Rockingham. So you have to be just a little bit careful about how you're abusing the tires a little bit. And of course, for some, it's longer. If you came in like Kyle Cleveland did at lap 45, 46. And you're going even longer on the tires versus the guys who came in around like Carpenter and Jonathan. They came around lap 55, 56. That's a little less laps on the tires to make it to the end. As Carpenter trying to get past DJ is a lap down. Let's look at the lap times because that will give us the clear indication who's the fastest right now. Looking at the lap times, it is Carpenter with a 24:30, Blaine with a 39, and Kyle Cleveland is a 47. So right now, the fastest person right now, well, actually they just went by. It is Carpenter now with a 23. Everyone else is a 53 and a 47. So I think Cleveland has not. There it goes. Just came by and ticker. That just tells you how far back. He's about 9 seconds. Carpenter is back from Kyle Cleveland. So, but right now, fastest person on the track is Carpenter. That time is still, 24:19 for Carpenter. Still trying to run down gaps down to, it's actually about 9 seconds down. Just flipped over to 9 seconds. As we're waiting to see how fast this gap can close down. Blaine's catching down to 4.8. Down to 8.8 for Carpenter. So I'm going to say this is probably not a question if, but when they catch Kyle Cleveland, and if there's enough laps still to catch him. I think the tire wear is going to be critical at the end. As you see Jonathan right behind Kyle Cleveland, 1 lap down. Hanging there. So right now, pretty much there's a gap pretty much for everyone. It's just more or less seeing lap time and seeing where everyone is when it comes to who's going to be able to catch who at the end. On board Kyle Cleveland here, the leader. She approaching Alex Reno in that 22 car. As he pulls over and it's going to let Jonathan go by. So that allows Jonathan to get back on the lead lap. Looks like Jonathan was actually saving tires because, man, he's starting to pulling away from Kyle pretty easily there. That gap right now between Blaine and Kyle Cleveland is under 4 seconds, 3.6 seconds. Oh, Kyle nails the wall there a little bit. Lap times, still, it looks like Kyle Cleveland is the slowest out of the 3 there. Blaine ran at 58. Kyle Carpenter ran at 28. So Carpenter's still the fastest out of the top 3. As Jonathan, you see on board, behind board, Kyle Cleveland passes Alex. It's not for position, just a pass there. As Kyle Cleveland's about to catch Alex and put him 2 laps down. And I did say about David potentially coming in. He did come back in and is now 8th, 2 laps down. As, Alex almost comes off the wall and almost right hooks Kyle Cleveland there. He almost pulls a Austin Hill there. So this would have been non-intentional. As Alex into the wall back there. Let's see where Blaine is. And gap wise, just by looking at the gap there, there's Carpenter starting to run down Blaine. So the gap is shrinking. It's down to 3.2 seconds. 3.3 now. See what the lap time is this time around. Actually, Blaine ran a 25:02. So his pace is slowing down, but the fastest guy on the racetrack. As Blaine catches the wall, trying to let David go by, and that's going to allow Carpenter and Blaine in the wall again, hard into turn number 3. That's going to allow Carpenter to get by for the 2nd spot. As right now, Carpenter is the fastest still on the racetrack. That pass kind of slowed him down a little bit. So he's only less about 500 faster than Kyle. We'll see what next time went by and the laps are this time around. Yeah, it's back up to almost a half a second there. Cleveland running a 95, Carpenter running a 53. So we're coming to 20 laps to go in this race. It's down to 3.3 seconds. The gap is. Again, I still think it's not a question if, just when. And does he have enough laps to make the pass? As Carpenter trying to get by Alex, he will do that. That gap's down to 2.9 seconds. Last time around, lap times, Kyle Cleveland ran a 99. Carpenter ran a 54. Still, again, almost a half a second faster. That gap is shrinking. Down to 2.4. Bet you if we go on board. Let's go on board, actually. Yep, you can see him. There's Kyle Cleveland right there. There's David in the 25 who actually has fresher tires, so probably even David will pass Kyle Cleveland before Carpenter gets there. Down to 1.6 seconds. I've had that. Not bad. I am paying attention. Wrong person on all this time. It's not easy commentating and trying to run screens at the same time. No wonder the professionals have multiple people doing it at once, right? Trying to do one person doing all the stuff, commentating, screen switching, graphic displaying. Yeah, doesn't work, right? And DJ, it's by Carpenter. I think he's gotten 4 fresh tires there. David gets loose. Hangs onto it. Now this guy got 2 lap cars in between. That's like David's just backing out. He's giving up. But DJ, he's still going to try to get back on. I don't know if that's what put him back on the lap or I think 1 lap down. Oh, cow in the wall. Here comes Carpenter for the lead. Oh, cow in the wall again. He is struggling now with those tires. There he goes. You're not questioning. Again, wasn't a question if, it was when. And the when is now. Here comes Carpenter. Looking to the inside. Cow trying to block. Well, those fresher tires just can't do it. Carpenter to the inside, side by side down the back straightaway. They come to 11 to go here at Rockingham. Kyle Cleveland's not trying to give up, but just can't do it. Carpenter back to the lead with 11 laps to go. Now, the main question is, can Kyle hold on and stay second? Because Blaine, even though he's hit the wall a few times, looking at the lap time, actually Kyle Cleveland was a little faster there than Blaine. Let's see, actually, ran faster that time on 04 to a 22, a 25-22 to a 25-04. So Blaine a little faster. 0.2 faster. It's coming to the line. We have 9 laps to go. Kyle Cleveland's falling back. There's Blaine in the 18. Gonna run down Kyle Cleveland for that second spot. See if he'll have enough time. See what the last lap there was. 36 for Cleveland, and Blaine ran at 25.02, so still faster. About 0.3 faster now. We'll just have to see if he'll be able to run him down. Definitely looks like he's going to be able to. As they're coming to 6 laps to go here at the Rock. As Blaine gets hours off 4. Hangs on to it. As Carpenter's doing some lap traffic up there. Blaine is catching Kyle Cleveland to get that second spot. With 5 laps to go here at the Rock. Blaine is there. See where he makes his move. It's going to be from the bottom. Kyle goes to the top. Blaine seems like he's just got a little better grip in the center. They come in the line, be 3 laps to go. I would say Blaine will get him into turn number 1. You can get the car to rotate. As contact. Kyle hangs on to it. Kyle got tight off turn number 2. And then Blaine slid up a little bit and made contact. But hanging on is Kyle Cleveland. A good save off turn number 2 there. But as we get to coming off turn number 4, Carpenter's going to see the white flag. 1 to go here at Rockingham. Carpenter had to qualify charging Kyle Cleveland early. Got the lead back. Then through pit cycles had to run down Kyle Cleveland once again. And does it. Off the final turn, turn 4, Kyle Carpenter wins at Rockingham. Blaine does get second. Kyle Cleveland will finish 3rd. 4th will go to Mitchell. Here comes off turn number 4. Jonathan will finish 5th, 1 lap down. David will finish 6th. Alex will finish 7th, 2 laps down, and DJ will finish 8th, 2 laps down. Of course, again, Guzzy went out a couple laps into the race. But that is going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy this broadcast, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel and want to see more iRacing broadcasts, style races, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you for the next one next week, Monday and Thursday.